Hello students, today we would be doing Python functions. Let us understand what are functions. Functions are basically sub-programs or small programs which act on the data which is given to it and return a value. They usually do something with the data and return you back whatever is the result. We have always been using this kind of functions. If you remember len is a function which takes a string value from you and will return the length of the string. There are basically three types of functions in Python. Built-in functions, that is length, len, input, print, etc., which are automatically available in every Python code. Hence, you just have to write len, pass it a value, and it will give you the answer. Second are functions which are defined in module. We have learned two types of modules, math and random. If we want to use functions which are defined in this module, we need to import math. Like if I want to use ceil and floor of math, I need to import math, and after that I need to write math.ceil. In that case, I can use ceil and floor, etc. by using the module name dot the function name. Third is user-defined functions. User-defined functions are the functions which we define and we use it or invoke it. How do we create a user-defined function? Let us see. A user-defined function starts with the keyword def, followed by the identifier. I can give any name, but it should follow all the rules of an identifier. Can have only numbers, alphabets, and underscore. Cannot start with a number, cannot be keyword, etc. It is followed by this circular bracket, which are called parentheses. Circular bracket are empty if I do not want to give any value, but if I want to give any value, I will have to write the parameters. Here x and y are called as parameters or arguments. Later on, the definition, the first line ends with a colon, that is the function definition ends with a colon, and then starts the body of the function. With the values x and y which have been given to add, I am doing addition, putting it in a variable z and returning the variable z's value. Now, these three lines are said to be the definition of a function. Within the definition of the function, these two lines which come after the colon is said to be the body of the function. If you want to use this function, you need to invoke it. You need to call it or invoke it by saying the name add. This is how a function is written in Python. Okay. Now let us see how do we let us see the execution of a function. How does a function execute? Execution of the function is somewhat like this. When I am running the code or when I compile the code, all the lines are executed. First line, then the second statement, then the third statement, then the fourth statement. Fifth statement is a definition of a function. So only the first line is interpreted, is read, and if there is any mistake, then an error is thrown. The body of the function is ignored. Next line, when it is executed, when add function is actually invoked, it is at that time the two lines which are the part of the body of the function are executed. Here you can see the add function I have called for the first time with 4 and 5, where x is 4 and y is 5. Both is added, placed in z, and the value that is returned is 9. I call add again, this time with value 13 and 14. Again it will go back and execute the body of add function, this time with x as 13 and y as 14, and give me the answer as 27. This is how a function works. Remaining things we will be seeing in our next video. Thank you.